average $19,000 a year. A high school graduate makes $28,000 a year. A college graduate makes $51,000 a year. Over the course of a career, a college grad will make nearly $1 million more than a high school graduate. That's a lot of money. And number one, and probably the most important, just because you can have a baby, it doesn't mean you should, especially without planning for one or getting married first. More than 72% of children in the African American community are born out of wedlock. That means absent fathers. And the studies show that lack of a male role model is an express train right to prison. And the cycle continues. So please, black folks, as I said, if this doesn't apply to you, I'm not talking to you. Pay attention to and think about what has been presented in recent history as acceptable behavior. Pay close attention to the hip-hop and rap culture that many of you embrace, a culture that glorifies everything I just mentioned, thug and reprehensible behavior, a culture that is making a lot of people rich, just not you, and it's not going to. That said, though, the political right is not off the hook.
Coming up next, Russell Simmons' response.
Want to take a cruise but don't have a U.S. visa? No problem. Cruise and Rail Travel are experts at cruises that do not require a U.S. visa. Visit www.cruiseandrail.net or call 868-631-8785. Find us on Facebook or drop us a tweet.
Go ahead and advertise on the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience. You can reach us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to assist you.
Want to learn piano for kids? Then I recommend Wendy Goldstein School of Piano. Wendy Goldstein has been offering piano lessons since 1993 and teaches piano in a very natural way. An alumni of Manhattan School of Music, Wendy creates customized lesson plans for each student and helps bring music alive. Wendy provides you a convenient location, the best value, and the most fun way to learn piano. All ages are welcome and the first lesson is always free. Have questions? Call Wendy at 201-207-5169.
For community news, sports, and opinions, call us at 973-327-3626 or log on to showmore.org. You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience.
Do you want your kid to run faster with better running form and conditioning for his or her sport? Then Running Development Academy is the place for him or her. Our training packages fix their form and make them run faster. How about training to run a marathon or just run faster in your respective event? Maybe you just want to learn to run properly and lose weight in the process. Our trainers, a former 800 meters track Olympian and an 8 times world record holder in Masters Track and Field, will get you there. Don't delay. Sign up today at runningdevelopmentacademy.com or contact us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 to learn more.
This is the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience. We want to hear from you at 973-327-3626 or log on to showmore.org to let us know your opinion.
A new kind of talk comes to South Orange Maplewood online radio experience in April. Join award-winning journalist and civil rights activist Walter Fields weekly as he discusses being black in South Orange and Maplewood, race, and the suburban experience. Black in the Burbs will examine public education, the treatment of black youths, police and community relations, and black business development and faith. The show will serve as a forum for community dialogue. Join Walter Fields on the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience for Real Talk coming in April.
You are listening to In the Village with Anselm on South Orange Maplewood online radio experience. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626 or log on to showmore.org.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
We are back with you. It's in the Village with Anselm on the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/SoMore Radio. That's facebook.com/SoMore Radio. You can tweet us at SoMore Radio. That's at SoMore Radio. You can listen to us on tunein.com. That's tunein.com. You can also send your emails to somore.org@gmail.com. That's somore.org@gmail.com. Time check. The time is approximately 8:35 p.m. That time check is brought to you by All Star Motors, providing you with services you can trust. They provide you with ASC certified mechanics, New Jersey State inspection facilities, used car sale, authorized police towing, and emission repair facilities. You can call them at 973-762-8771. That's 973-762-8771. So tonight, we are having a little discussion here about the different things with respect to the black community. You know, in this past week, we had 2 articles talking about the education system in South Orange and Maplewood. You know, Brown versus Board. And 2 articles had to do with Walter Fields. One was the opinion in the NewJersey.com. Another one was an article about his daughter in the Washington Post. And tonight we're basically discussing the commentator CNN's Don Lemon. Now, Don Lemon issued 5 things that the black community need to do. And after he issued that, there was a steam of rebuttal to Don Lemon. One of those individuals was Russell Simmons. And he had a public dispute with Don Lemon over assessing blame for the plight in the black community. That spat was sparked by Lemon's assertion that Bill O'Reilly's case that personal decisions alone are to blame doesn't go far enough, including a suggestion that young black men need to pull up their pants. And Russell Simmons went on the Young Turks, and he had a strong message for Don Lemon in his unusual, unique style. So let's listen to Russell Simmons on the Young Turks. Take a listen.
Don Lemon and Russell Simmons have been beefing. It's over comments that Don Lemon originally made referring to how African Americans were actually bringing on some of the problems in their community upon themselves. I want to give you that context before I tell you what Russell Simmons said on the Young Turks today in response to Don Lemon.
It's time now for some tough love on the subject. Someone on another network got the chance to go first because I couldn't go during the week. I'm only here on the weekend, so listen to this.
The reason there is so much violence and chaos in the black precincts is the disintegration of the African American family.
He's got a point. In fact, he's got more than a point. Bill?
Raised without much structure, young black men often reject education and gravitate towards the street culture, drugs, hustling, gangs. Nobody forces them to do that. Again, it is a personal decision.
He is right about that too, but in my estimation, he doesn't go far enough. Because black people, if you really want to fix the problem, here's just 5 things that you should think about doing. Here's number 5. And if this doesn't apply to you, if you're not doing this, then it doesn't apply to you. I'm not talking about you. Here's number 5. Pull up your pants.
So he started with that and obviously had 4 more on the list, one of which was stop saying the N-word. Now, a lot of people took that as judgmental, like Trayvon Martin brought on his shooting because of how he was acting or what he was wearing, etc. Now, to be fair to Don Lemon, he did not mention Trayvon Martin there at all, okay? Now, on the other hand, Russell Simmons saw that and thought, why are you parroting the talking points of conservatives, people like Bill O'Reilly and Sean Hannity, and blaming us for getting shot? He said, he mentioned Trayvon in the terms of referring to a kid walking home to watch a basketball game and gets shot through the heart. He didn't have that coming. And Russell Simmons' main point was, listen, you know, in the old days, President Obama, a guy named Barry Obama, he wore the wrong kind of clothes that they, did not like back in the day. He wore the bell bottoms, had the large afro, he smoked pot, wound up becoming President of the United States of America. Don't judge the book by its cover. In fact, go to the root causes of what's wrong, address poverty, and how we can begin to fix the lack of education, the inequality in education and opportunity for African Americans in this country. Well, Don Lemon wanted to address that letter, so he said this on it.
Russell, I'm glad you wrote the letter. Honestly, I really am. Initially, though, I wasn't even going to respond to your letter, not because I think you completely missed the point. Not because, like many of the other critics, I thought you were just using the occasion as a promotion for one of your businesses, your website. But I wasn't going to address it because, quite honestly, it was hard to take you and it seriously. You say I sound like conservative hosts or pulling strings, you write this, conservatives love when we blame ourselves for the conditions that have destroyed the fabric of the black community. My response is, you should take that up with a conservative or a liberal or someone who is concerned about political affiliation in this particular situation. That does not save lives. It shouldn't matter if someone is black, white, brown, purple, green, Democrat, or Republican. If the truth they speak is saving lives, then no matter their intentions or background, we should listen. Attack the problem, not the messenger.
Well, he also was not done with that, had this to add as well.
You also wrote, young people sagging their pants today is no different than young people rocking afros, dashikis, or platform shoes in the 60s and 70s. Russell, afros came out of the struggle, the African American civil rights movement, and are a symbol of the appreciation of black beauty and the black aesthetic. The dashiki is a traditional form of West African dress which symbolizes African pride. Sagging, by the way, Russell, the hip-hop community of which you helped establish, dropped the G on the word so that, spelled backwards, the word reads Niggas. It came from Rikers Island in New York, one of the largest detention centers in the U.S. It was originally called Wearing Your Pants Rikers Style. When you went in, you turned in your belt, your shoelaces, and the only shirt the jail provided was a white XXL T-shirt. Are you equating dressing like a criminal to African pride? Are you saying it's okay to perpetuate the negative stereotype of young black men as convicts, criminals, prisoners? How does that enhance their lives or society as a whole?
Now, Russell Simmons was on the Young Turks today. He was promoting his new YouTube channel, All Def Digital. And I asked him about Don Lemon, and he had a very unique response to him. First of all, he wanted to show him his ass. No, that's how it wound up. But he was going to demonstrate sagging for him, and then had some choice words for Don Lemon as well. Let's watch. You're going to sag him? You're going to sag him? Don't do it, man. Don will get mad at you, man. He'll get mad at you.
Wait, I can put my drawers up.
Okay.
Come on,
Russell Simmons getting naked on the Young Turks.
We have to take responsibility for children and what we're not doing for them. The lack of opportunity, the lack of education. I think that what Don Lemon said was he's probably a guy who wore a suit as a child. And God bless him. He didn't invent the internet, though. He didn't do shit. He's a talking head, and I'm not knocking him. He's a straight guy, does straight shit. Everybody should be like him. But kids are individuals. They need self-expression and creative expression.
I like that. I'm not knocking him. He just didn't do shit. Now, understand Russell Simmons is now at this point enormously wealthy because he was enormously successful. He started Def Jam Records. He's an entrepreneur. He's got 18 different companies at this point. Def Jam comedy, poetry, and the list goes on and on.